Yeah, worst Hard Knocks ever. I hate to say it. Get it together, HBO. Let's talk Kobe. Let's talk Shaq. Let's talk fake beef, whatever it is. What is it, Joe Praino?
Kobe's a piece of trash. Kobe's always been a piece of trash. Every time Kobe speaks publicly, he tears somebody down. Kobe is a guy who's very insecure about his legacy. And he should be, because the only people defending Kobe's legacy are fanboys who are from the Kobe era. We did this the other day. We were hanging out in your pool. We were talking to comedian Ben Goldsmith, not a big sports guy, not a whatever. And he was just like,
for the record, he's a local SoCal guy.
yeah, local SoCal guy, LA guy. He's a sports, like, he cares about LA teams, but he's definitely not like a sports guy.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't think he has the NFL package. I don't think he has league pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he follows like 5 athletes on Twitter. You know what I mean? He's just like, well, how do you not like Kobe? Blah 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 blah. And then we just start like hammering, just kicking legs out from under the table that he's the mantle that he holds Kobe on, because he's a 25-year-old LA native who's just like, but he wins, and his leadership, and when you say he's a leader and his killer instinct, it's like, is this like the Kobe Bryant legacy is this Mad Libs where you just fill in killer instinct and leadership and hard work for everything.
And I know, look, I don't want to kill this because we always do this. It's the same formula, like you're saying. It's the same generic, he makes his team better.
Not true.
And then that's what Ben was saying. And by the way, it was a 100% cordial conversation. And then what happens is we pull up stats and numbers that would 100% disagree with that.
But let's go back to the question in hand. It's like Kobe and Shaq are beefing again because Kobe said he would have 12 championships if Shaq had his work ethic.
I don't think he said his. What Kobe said was if Shaq had a better work ethic.
I thought he said if he had my work ethic, basically.
I don't think he said that.
Either way, guess what? First of all, Shaquille O'Neal does it his way, and Kobe Bryant does it his way. And is there anybody that thinks Shaq worked as hard as he possibly could have? No. But Shaq followed that up by trolling him on Instagram by saying you'd also have more championships if you passed. It's like there's a lot of truth to all of this stuff.
Sure.
But the bottom line is
Shaq, just for the record, Shaq has been vocal that he didn't work as hard as he could have. We all know that.
Right. And everybody's been vocal that Kobe Bryant hated by teammates. Everybody's been vocal that Kobe Bryant's value as a player is grossly overrated by anybody that puts him in the top fucking 10 players of all time.
Yeah.
That's just facts, factual information. Kobe Bryant, that I refer to it every time we talk Kobe Bryant. There's a great Deadspin article that breaks down VORP. And Kobe Bryant was never the best player in his entire time in the league.
I know you said that.
And he was never fucking I think that at his peak he was top 4.
Explain
value
that again.
over replacement player.
Value over replacement player.
So just over player X. Okay? The other thing is every Kobe defender goes, Kobe had these MVPs stolen from him. Kobe should have 0 MVPs. Kobe should have no MVPs. Kobe Bryant, by definition, was never the most valuable player in basketball. By factual information.
Well, statistically speaking, yeah, not even close.
And to even say that Kobe Bryant should have earned MVPs over Steve Nash, who everybody believes was the heart and soul of the Phoenix Suns team that was the 1 seed those years that he won them, is ridiculous. How much value can you bring to a team that's the 8 seed? Everybody agrees. The Russell Westbrook MVP is why it's called the MVP now and not the most valuable player. He's not the most valuable player to his team.
Yeah. I mean,
Kobe Bryant is taking shots at Shaq, saying how many championships he should have. So it wasn't good enough for Shaq to carry you to 3 titles. You wanted him to carry you to more titles.
Well,
plain and simple, Kobe Bryant has 2 rings in his career without Shaq. So don't talk about how many career rings you should have had with some other Shaq. Appreciate the rings you have because of Shaq.
Yeah, well, I want to discuss what I tweeted out. It's odd that Kobe would say this because a lot of people don't realize this. The Lakers dynasty, obviously they lost to the Detroit Pistons, but the dynasty basically ended because here's what happened. Kobe has his trial for rape. During that trial and during meeting with the detectives.
Yeah, not even during the trial, during the investigation after the, after charges.
Yeah. For some reason, and this is all news, guys. You can Google this, LA Times, whatever you want to find, ESPN. It's all there. During the investigation from the detectives, Kobe, for some reason, tells the police detectives that Shaquille O'Neal has a bunch of side pieces on his wife, and he pays them hush money to be quiet. And Kobe basically later on said, I should have done what Shaq did. So
let's just clarify, not for some reason, because Kobe's a snitch, a bad teammate, and aggressively selfish, which is everything that defines Kobe as a person. Selfish. Me first. I want to shoot more. I want to stay out of trouble. Fuck how it affects my teammates. Fuck how it affects my organization. I'm a me-first guy. I'll always be a me-first guy. I am ready to throw my teammate and so-called friend under the bus in a legal situation to protect myself. That's Kobe Bryant's basketball career in a nutshell. Fuck my team. I'm shooting 30 times. Who cares who it affects? I'm getting mine.
Yeah, so it's very wild that nobody talks about this more. Because that's what ended the Lakers dynasty was once that leaked. I was looking at old articles yesterday, from 2004. Once this came out, of course Shaq couldn't stay on the Lakers. He goes to Miami. He teams up with Dwayne Wade. We all know how that works out. They
immediately win a title.
They immediately win a title. So this whole notion of Kobe even saying we could have won more titles is bizarre to me because it's like, dude, you yourself ended the chance of that. This has nothing to do with Shaquille O'Neal's work ethic. You ended it by saying to a detective, Shaq is paying illegal hush money to women. So I don't know why more people don't say that because these are the facts behind the case. And
because there's Kobe fanboys out there that are still, vandalizing LeBron murals and trolling people on the internet and whatever. Like, you have to be fucking clueless about basketball to not understand that. And people keep, for some reason, I don't know if it was Kobe or who brought up, but, people keep doing, the Tracy McGrady thing. What if you had replaced, that's offensive to Tracy McGrady. Dwayne Wade proved that in that era of Shaq, when Shaq was the most dominant player in basketball, forget Tracy McGrady, a 6'9" small forward that's a better passer and a better outside shooter and a better finisher at the rim than Kobe Bryant ever dreamed about being when he was awake or asleep. Replace Kobe Bryant with Steve Francis. Replace Kobe Bryant with Ray Allen. Replace Kobe. The Lakers win those titles with Ray Allen.
Well, they do.
With Ray Allen, just Kobe swapped to the Bucks or the Sonics or whatever team Ray Allen's wallowing away on. The Lakers win those titles. Tracy McGrady, fucking forget it. You swap Kobe and Tracy McGrady's careers and the situations they were in. He might still be playing.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady's worlds better than Kobe Bryant.
People forget, man. The last time they played together, I just want to read off Kobe's stats. The killer instinct, the clutch. Kobe stands, they hate hearing stats. Even Ben did this. Oh, well, you're just getting too analytical. I don't know what that means, guys.
Yeah.
When people say, oh, you're getting nerdy stat. You mean facts? You hate facts? These are the facts from the 2004 NBA Finals. Kobe had one good game. This is exactly what Shaq is talking about, passing the ball. These are Kobe's stats against the Detroit Pistons when they lost in 5 games. Starting with game 1.
How many games?
5. Game 1, Kobe shoots 10 of 27.
That's bad.
Game 2, Kobe has a great game. 14 of 27. Game 3.
Just over 50%.
That's a great game, though.
Yeah.
Game 3.
It's a great game.
Okay. Well,
It's a game.
Well, whatever.
Right?
It's a pretty good game. I'm giving Kobe the benefit of the doubt in
Right.
Game 2. Game 3, Kobe is 4 of 13.
It's bad.
Game 4, Kobe is 8 of 25. Game 5, he is 7 of 21. So let me repeat.
Trash.
For everyone saying,
Trash.
he's so clutch. 4 out of the 5 games, he goes 10 of 27, 4 of 13, 8 of 25, 7 of 21. These are awful numbers. Michael Jordan would never shoot like that. LeBron,
First of all, Michael Jordan did shoot like that. Anyway, continue.
not in the finals, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Anyway, keep going.
I don't think he did.
I mean, not over the course of 5 games.
But that's my point.
Right.
Jordan doesn't shoot like that. LeBron doesn't shoot like that. And guess who else doesn't shoot like that? Because I had to look up Shaq's stats, which I will say, the Detroit Pistons teams was good. They did a phenomenal defense. So Shaq didn't have his insane numbers that finals. But guess what he did still have, Joe? Shaq, that NBA Finals, where Kobe's shooting 4 of 13 games, Shaq finished with 26 points a game, a little over 10.5 rebounds a game, on 62% shooting.
Now, to be fair, Kobe Bryant was being guarded by the perennial defensive player of the year in those.
Ben Wallace?
Oh, sorry. No, Shaq was. Sorry. That's right.
Okay.
Shaq was being guarded by the perennial defensive player of the year. Sorry, it was Shaq. So Kobe wasn't being guarded by it.
Yeah.
It's a knock on your door.
I can't get it. You want me to tell him we're recording a podcast?
Yeah, who is it?
It's a Kobe stand.
He's got a package. I've got a package for you. Amazon bringing you a package? I was worried it was actually a Kobe stand. He's watching it live. We're in L.A. He found his way into your apartment.
And by the way, you brought up a great point that I forgot. So Shaq was being guarded by Ben Wallace,
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
He still puts up 26.
And who else was on that team?
Rasheed Wallace.
Yep. Another 7-footer.
Chauncey was a great defender.
Yep.
Obviously, probably maybe guarded Kobe a lot. But my point is this. That same finals where Kobe is a flaming hot bag of trash.
Yeah.
Shaq goes 26-10 and shoots 62% from the field. So maybe Shaq should have been getting more of those field goals than Kobe with his 7 of 21 and 8 of 25
Kobe's
games.
the most overrated player in the history of the NBA.
I think I'm ready to say that too.
Well, name somebody that's even close. Name somebody else that you think is grossly overrated. Like, who are the people in the top 20 players of all time? Like, I saw this put out the other day. I saw a head-to-head, like, who had a better career, Kobe or Duncan?
Yeah, I saw that.
And there are people under there like Kobe, not even a question. I'm like, Tim Duncan, like, this is just proof. Tim Duncan came into the league. He was the first overall pick. They immediately won a championship.
Yeah.
He was on the worst team in the league by definition. And they immediately won a championship. Now, they were the worst team in the league because David Robinson goes out the year before or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, we're talking about this isn't
Yeah.
a roster that could survive not having – they were the worst. They had the number 1 overall pick.
I just don't know.
Kobe Bryant doesn't touch Tim Duncan's career. And honestly, the only thing that he does touch is in championship rings. And again, that's, well, Robert Horry has 7.
I just don't know how many shitty games he has to have in important moments, NBA Finals, for people to not understand. I'm bringing up again Game 7. Game 7 of the 2010 NBA Finals against the Lakers.
He won, though.
Against
he
the Celtics.
Fought through.
Kobe is 6 of 24. Guys, that's awful. Kobe is 6 of 24 in a Game 7. His plus-minus was 0. You know what they won that game? Guys like Pau Gasol, Meta World Peace.
I've said it before. I will say it again. This is a fact. Kobe Bryant has 2 championships where he was arguably the best player on his team. That's it. That's where Kobe's legacy is. And I would be a person that would argue he wasn't the best player on those 2 teams. And I get that they fucking love to give the MVP to the star. And I love that Kobe was the face of the franchise then. But like when you look at offensively and defensively and rebounds and passing and everything, Pau Gasol did more for those 2 Lakers teams than Kobe Bryant. That's facts. He did more. Passed, rebounded, defended, all of it. They're playing the Celtics in the fucking NBA Finals. He's the one with Kevin Garnett. Kobe Bryant's getting beat the fuck up by Paul Pierce. Shooting poor. Paul Pierce is fucking dominating. He's embarrassing himself. Pau Gasol was the best player on those 2 championship teams. I would argue Kobe Bryant has 0 championships and 0 playoff wins as the single best player on a basketball team. Now, does that mean that Kobe Bryant's ceiling isn't higher than Pau Gasol's ceiling? Does that mean that Kobe Bryant's legacy isn't bigger than Pau Gasol's legacy? No, it doesn't mean that. But these are facts. Pau Gasol was dragging Memphis Grizzlies with fucking nobody to the playoffs. He was the star. He was the leader on the Memphis Grizzlies. Kobe Bryant is losing first-round series after Shaq leaves. Misses the playoffs 1 year, loses in the first round 2 other years.
Well, the argument can be made 100%. Your argument can be made, of course. And to add to that, Kobe was shooting all the time because he had nobody, I will say. Those Lakers teams were hot trash. Smush Parker was the starting point guard.
Right.
They had Kwame Brown.
But that's why Kobe Bryant.
But this is my point. This helps the point of the argument. When Kobe had to get his and score 35 a game, they never won a playoff series in 3 years. They never won a playoff series when he's averaging 35 a game. When he had to become more of a team player and give away some of his and give it to guys like Pau and Andrew Bynum and Meta World Peace, they won games. So that actually reinforces the argument that he's overrated, because when he's quote-unquote the guy and only the guy, they don't win. And then when he's not just...
And by the way, winning's hard.
Yeah.
Forget championships. They're not winning playoff series. Everybody talks about, LeBron's choked this, choked that. LeBron took a roster very similar to that to the NBA Finals. LeBron took roster similar to that deep into the playoffs every year. The fucking Dellavedovas, the Mo Williams, the fucking the trash he's surrounded with. Every year, he's going deep into the finals, to the finals. And you're like, Kobe should have deserved those MVPs over Steve Nash. Steve Nash fucking bulldozed him in the playoffs. Motherfucking dozed him. It wasn't close. Those Suns teams ran up their ass.
I think they gave him a series 1 year.
Okay.
I think it was a 4-3 1 year.
Great. And another year they beat the shit out of him. Another year Kobe Bryant doesn't make the fucking playoffs. It's fucking not even close. And then people will look back at those teams and be like, "Oh, look at the team difference though." Who was fucking Sean Marion before Steve Nash? Who was fucking Boris Diaw before and after Nash? Who was Raja Bell before and after Mike D'Antoni and Nash? Mike D'Antoni gave all of those guys careers. You swap Raja Bell for fucking Smush Parker, and everybody's going like, oh, Smush Parker, yeah. Kobe Bryant's teams weren't that fucking bad. They were bad, but they weren't like, oh my God, how are you surviving? Kobe Bryant's just trash. The most overrated player in the history of the NBA.
I don't know who I could put up there. I'm trying to
Dwight
think.
Howard? But, like, at this point, he's not overrated anymore.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony? At this point, people have fucking caught on.
Yeah.
If the Lakers weren't such dumb fucks, they would have done with fucking Kobe Bryant what the Knicks, who are almost as dumb fucks, did with Carmelo. But, like, no, the Lakers decided to fucking train wreck a decade by hanging on to washed, selfish, injury-riddled Kobe Bryant. They're like, man, he's the face of the franchise. The face of the franchise is a piece of trash. Selfish, snitched on his friends. His coach wrote a book about him being a piece of shit. Jeff Pearlman, who I had on the Joe Praino podcast, who has written books about the Cowboys franchise in the 90s, Walter Payton, all that. He just chimed in on Twitter the other day. He's working on a book about that Lakers dynasty team. And he's just gutting Kobe on Twitter. Because he's like, I've interviewed all these people. Kobe was fucking hated.
Yeah. The Shaq thing says it all. It really does. He snitched on his 3-time Finals MVP teammate when he got in trouble for rape. He deflected his own rape on his star teammate. What else do you want? What else does anybody want? That's like, a trash human being.
And the we'd have 12 ring thing. Like, the idea that one guy literally carried you to 3 championships on his back, and then you're going to criticize him for not doing it more, that just tells you everything about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant taking shots because Kobe Bryant is insecure about his legacy. And he should be. Because the only people who defend him are Lakers fans, people who grew up Kobe Bryant slurpers, and guys in the league who fucking wish they were Kobe Bryant. And, like, I'm just so sick and fucking tired of everybody that points to the worst people. Like, just because a former NBA player is in the media now and stands for somebody doesn't mean that that person knows what the fuck they're talking about. Stop telling me what Paul Pierce thinks. Stop telling me what Shaq thinks. Stop telling me what fucking, any of these guys think. I always point to the guys who went out of the league and then became successful coaches, became successful GMs, became successful people in the league. Like, just because you're on TV and you played against Kobe Bryant does not make you qualified to say fucking anything. Paul Pierce embarrasses himself all the time. So when Paul Pierce chimes in that, like, this guy's better than LeBron, that guy's better than LeBron, I'm like, you've embarrassed yourself on TV. We have the evidence.
Yeah. I think we said it all. We really beat that.
I'll say it
bush
again.
down.
Kobe Bryant is the most overrated player in the history of the NBA. And
statistically speaking, it's really difficult to find someone else. If you break down the stats,
because
it's really difficult to find somebody else who gets this acclamation that he gets.
You got to start with most overrated because there are people who have him in the top 10. There are people who have him in the top 5. There are people who have him in the top 3. There are people who have him in the top 1. There are people. Those people are insane. But Kobe Bryant is not a top 10 NBA player of all time. He's plain and simple. He's not. He's not.
No.
I'll reel off 15. I'll probably reel off 20. If you
reel off 15.
If you consider
15 players better than Kobe Bryant.
Now, am I allowed to reference just people like I have almost no fucking remember? Like,
start with guys that we watched.
Well, let's start with guys. Let's just go. Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain. Like, let me get those guys out of the way.
Okay.
Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain. Those are guys I didn't watch that have
Everybody would agree.
Everybody would agree.
About Oscar Robertson.
I'm not even going to include him.
Okay.
But let's not include him for yet, okay?
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Michael Jordan. LeBron James.
We're at 5.
Right? Okay. Larry Bird. Magic Johnson. Hakeem Olajuwon. Shaquille O'Neal.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
We're 10.
Okay? We're at 10. That's 10. He's not in the top 10. He's not in the fucking top 10. Okay? Now, who have I forgotten? There are guys that are just like straight up for sure better than him. Kevin Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki. Karl Malone. John Stockton.
We're at 14.
That's 14. Okay. Charles Barkley. Did I say Charles Barkley?
No.
Charles Barkley. David Robinson.
The Admiral. We're at 16 or 17.
Moses Malone.
But rings, clutch.
Tracy McGrady, like I fucking said.
Yeah, I mean, you're damn near 20.
If you truly look at
And
some
you're
of these guys, it's like, what do you argue? Like, let's fucking take Karl Malone and John Stockton out because they were something that fucking certainly was a two-man game. Let's take them fucking out. You're still at 15.
And this doesn't include the Oscar Robertsons,
Right.
Jerry West.
Exactly.
You know, these legends that everybody talks about.
There's just no way that Kobe Bryant's better than fucking Jerry West. I didn't watch Jerry West play. I've seen fucking clips. But this is a guy that's going to the fucking finals every year. I'm sure there's guys more modern that I watch play that I'm fucking forgetting.
But then this begs the bigger question that I want to delve into, and then we will wrap it up. Why do the
how about the guys that are just like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry?
Yeah, we haven't even talked about them.
Current modern fucking players right now. Are you telling me Kobe Bryant's better than Kevin Durant or Steph Curry?
No way.
No fucking way.
No way, either of them. No way. Not even close. Why do the former players then and the current players have this hard-on for him? I would argue
current players grew up just standing for, just being Kobe fans.
Is it the same thing as the Michael Jordan stuff, the marketing? You know what I'm saying? I think we've really established on this show how marketing did such a brilliant job for the NBA and for Michael Jordan. You could almost argue the same thing for Kobe Bryant. What about Allen Iverson or Kobe?
I mean, I don't even think there's a question that Allen Iverson's better than Kobe.
You took a bunch of homeless men to that NBA Finals.
You're gonna tell me that fucking Smush Parker's significantly worse than Eric Snow? I thought Eric Snow was fucking here comes a hot stepper.
Aini Kamosi?
Yeah. Snow? I don't know. Fucking
Nah.
Informer? I don't know.
Nah.
You're telling me fucking going with think about some of the guys that were on his team.
Oh, they were so bad. Todd McCullough?
Yeah.
Who wasn't he on that Sixers team that made it to the
Going
finals?
to the NBA finals.
They won a game against the Lakers.
Yeah.
That was the infamous Ty Lue step-over game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd. You telling me Kobe Bryant is better than Jason Kidd?
When you break it down, it's really crazy. I don't think about that. That, Allen Iverson took some trash team. Who was his other good guy? Did he have Mutombo on that team?
How about
But, latter years Mutombo.
But what are we talking about here? We're talking about Mutombo. Mutombo scored, 8 points a game?
It's wild to think Iverson took a trash team to the finals.
James Harden.
And Kobe could never win a single playoff series. I know the West was more competitive than the East at that point, but it doesn't matter. We're talking a single playoff series. Let me reiterate to any Kobe stan who's probably tuned us off at this point. If he is a top 10 player, he is winning a playoff series without another mega player. End of story.
I mean, Jason Kidd's going to the finals with Keith Van Horn and Richard Jefferson.
Exactly. So that's where the bar has been raised.
Scalabrine. Brian Scalabrine talks about his big fucking game. He was on. He played. He played on those teams. Jason Kidd had a better career than Kobe Bryant.
Every statistical analytic would back it up. It really would. Overall player efficiency rating, what is it called, the VORP or whatever it is, all of that would back it up. Anyway, that's the discussion. Let's wrap it up. Let's be done.